Turn the lights down.
He hasn't had trouble with that, seeing the barber too often. I've got a friend that's like that.
Oh, hi.
Kearney State. Roger, of course. Roger that kept played quarterback at Kearney State. Did an outstanding job for them. Was followed by Claire Moorhoff, this coach, for doing an outstanding job. Tim, of course, played for Tom Hoff at the University of Nebraska. Made a contribution to Nebraska's winning efforts. I think people are well aware of his accomplishments. He did an outstanding job. Made quite a contribution to this team. But all in all, it's taken an entire team effort to put everybody here where they're at. And I just thank everybody for coming tonight, for being such a big part of this. And again, thanks again for all coming tonight and getting together with this team. Season in 1973, be our co-captains, and I think that they represented us as co-captains through the year. Am I correct in that?
Yoo-hoo!
So I think it'd only be fitting if they said something right now. Then to finish that, Coach Swartos was one of our assistants. He came all the way from South Dakota down here tonight. He made quite a contribution to this team. I'd like to have him say something. And anyhow, we'll start out with these two guys. Okay.
As far as being co-captains of the team, I always felt that everybody was a captain of the team. I think we set off each other's excellence, and that actually, I think, made the team a lot better in the long run.
Take it, Bob.
Party on!
Yeah. Hey, let's have a replay of that.
I guess I better say this again. You just walked in the door. Roger, one of the things that I said, you weren't here, and I want you to hear it. I did make the comment that we had some people who went on beyond this team and made some contributions in collegiate football, and I didn't want to recognize the fact that you were one of them. You were, I think, a two-time All-America, were you not, at Kearney State? And I think that that's quite an accomplishment. I'd like to have everybody give them a big hand.
Yeah, thanks. Guys, I don't know, I guess, when I try to remember back on stuff, I guess it was how we got along. I mean, I remember Bungie, I don't know what, there was some commercial or something going on, and we are a team. That's what we were always saying. We were a team, and we were a team. I mean, everybody got along. Everybody worked with the same goal. Some guys had really good years. I mean, Mac had a great year, but it was a team effort, and I think that's probably what made it go more than anything. Nobody got a big head. Everybody was striving for the same goal. And we had a lot of fun too.
Yeah, one of the best moments I remember is when we played Neely. Other than that, I don't know whether Coach still has that letter that Dave wrote to the Neely coach. But I remember after the first team went off the field and the second team went out and they still held Neely, almost to nothing. And I remember standing on the sideline just cheering and cheering for the second team to, keep them from scoring and all that. And it was those types of moments I remember. We're laughing in the huddle when in the fourth quarter. Just about little things that, just Pierce Brown.
Coming out at the beginning of the game.
We haven't got over that yet.
Come back to huddle, we were laughing about it.
That was a 9-minute drive.
Yeah.
Dale, you want to say anything?
Well, when Ann called me last Wednesday night, I was just excited as hell, and I'm still excited to see all you guys. I took my annual out, and I probably sat and looked at it for over an hour that night. And I guess the thing that really struck me was I see these people walk around these flare-bottom fancy platforms. Oh my gosh, hell, that's the way we were all dressed. So it did teach me a lesson not to laugh at the people today because God, we looked silly back then. But this was quite a bunch of guys, and I consider it a tremendous opportunity. I've had a lot of my lifetime opportunities that I relish, but this is probably one of the top. And to have been associated with this bunch of people, it was just tremendous. And coming back, it's just a hell of a thrill. And I hope we can be back for 35 or whatever. But it was fun. And it still is. I'll be back.
Well, I don't know. I should cut this to a half-an-hour speech, but just reflecting on a couple things Dale said there. I haven't got to talk to him yet, but when I left Plainview, some of the things that you guys gave me as far as football coach, or basketball coach, and track and those kind of things really helped me as far as the things that I had going with me to accomplish in Wayne. I'll never forget the night Ray and I, two guys from Pierce, were refereeing a football game over in Bath Creek. And got back into Pierce, and we stopped out at Foster and had a couple out there. Pierce beat Wayne that night 55-0. And we used to do those kind of things to people here. And who the hell would ever want that job with me? And the next year I got the job. Well, we had some real fine teams here. This group here. I sat down there last night playing O'Neill. And I remember when we played O'Neill for the state championship. God, I knew that. And we played Crofton in the rain. I remember we played Creighton in the rain up here. Tim and I talk about that every once in a while. Double whammy. It was fun. It was really fun. Good to see you guys. Had a wonderful opportunity here this fall. I got my 25-year award down in Lincoln for coaching football for 25 years. So. Hey. I can remember those days, I see every once in a while one of the referees who used to work up here. Remember, we were playing Crofton and Roger Waffles. knocked this official. Well, you just tumbled in the mud. I see him up to college every once in a while, especially at college. I see him every once in a while. Remember that game when you were refereeing up there in Plainview when you got knocked down? You had this wonderful white uniform on, and you were just black. That was fun. But, that's great to be up with you guys. I'm glad you gave us a call and give us the opportunity to stop up here and see it all again. There's some wonderful memories, and God, it was just fantastic. It doesn't seem it's that long ago, but thank you all. I'll give a chance to talk to you all here a bit.
Thank you.
What Swartos echoed about pulling out the annual, I hadn't pulled mine out in years. So I got the call from Ann and I pulled mine out, and the thing that went through my mind was every week was the game of the year. Every week. Crawford, Stanton, Laurel, Bloomfield, everybody. And I hadn't remembered that in a number of years. So I got to looking at the scores and we only had one close game. Bloomfield. That was it. Everything else was never a question about what the outcome was. And it's a testament to the seniors. I want to say this, no offense to Rogge or anybody else. My senior team, but to this day, I don't know if you guys realize this, they do a rating system in the state of Nebraska to seed teams and districts. This team still has the highest seeded percentage. I think it's 54 or 55 in the history of the state. Because we beat Class B teams every week. Pierce, Randolph, Crawford, everybody out there in Class B. And it's just unbelievable. I went through that scrapbook and I kept reading. And it was unbelievable. So I just want to say it was, of all the memories I have of football, I still remember this as being the memory playing for this team. That's it. You started all this.
I guess I move in to retire. I retired from Plainview. This is the first group of freshmen that I coached. I coached freshman football for 3 years, and 2 of the teams became state champions when they were seniors. He kept calling me Darryl Royal, you know. But I remember that. Dale came along, I think. Didn't you take my place then? Didn't you freshman coach then? After that? But what impressed me from the beginning with all you guys is your work ethic. Well, Tim reminded me of the time, I guess, but usually most of you guys are really into football and really care, and I tried to work on that when I was working with you. But in talking with you tonight, what's impressed me is that all those positive things that happened to you back then have affected you through the years. As I've visited different ones of you, I mean, you got some really successful people here who have really done some great things in their lives. I think you can look back on your success in football and your attitude there and your hard work, and it's affected your whole life. To me, that's the greatest thing that's come out of what's happened here tonight. So I just want to say thank you for having the opportunity to work with you guys, and it was a great time. In my life, I love football, I always have, and I still can't do it, but I love to watch it, and I love to watch you guys when you play. Thanks. Andrew.
Bob had already called Gary Sass and Doug Watts, a couple of the guys we had coach for us. I called them again today, and they both really wanted to come up and be here, and they said to say hi to all you guys if they couldn't make it. Another thing, we were a good team, like Bob had said. But as we get older, I think most of us realize, like Coach said, that we had 3 guys who wanted to play college ball. They were the backbone of our team. I mean, at the time, you might have thought we were pretty good. I thought I was a hell of a linebacker, but nobody would block me because they all tripped through the ball. I
can relate to that.
We never got blocked all year. We had a tackle or two. But it was because of that, Tim, was amazing, and Kevin was amazing. But the thing that was really amazing was the coaching staff that we had made all of the rest of us believe that we were as good as they were. Even though we weren't, we tried to, and we played to that level. And that's one of the most amazing things that I remember. I kind of brought that in. I coach wrestling now, and I don't think I'm the only one that's coaching out here now.
You are, or you're not?
I think I'm about the only kid that's
Well, the only, I was going to mention, and I apologize for not, I thought there was another one, but he was not in this group. I guess Mike Bibb.
Yeah, Mike coaches. He's
in Norfolk.
Yep.
Is that right there?
Still around.
Still not worked out.
Anybody else that you guys know of? That's pretty good.
But a lot of things that we learned from these guys, I still carry on and try to apply to some of that stuff. It was an amazing run. It was fun. Who's next?
Yeah, just like I say, and things get tough. Let's go back to Tony. He'd be full of dirt. He'd be clean. He was ready for war. He was being ready to die. That was inspired him. I can remember Stafford eating grass all the time. And I can remember Swedes. Froggy, get the tea. Froggy, get the tea.
Always sweet was there.
Yeah, I was great seeing you.
Hello, Goob. How are you? One thing about Wall that you guys maybe never knew, I feel honored to be able to tell you this. If it wouldn't have been for me, if I want to take a little individual honor here, if you don't mind just for a second, it was me that helped get Goob's jersey on every game. Every practice. Not only get it on, but get it off. And when he comes out to take his pants off, I stopped there. You guys, I want a little trivia question. We played a lot of sandlot ball. Kevin was always the quarterback. Remember where you played? We played a lot of ball, guys. And you remember who our center was?
Jerry Stingler.
Jerry Stingler.
Jerry.
Thank God for Bob.
And we also had Bob Lingenfelder played sandlot ball with us too.
That's right.
And he had 2 rules.
That's right.
He couldn't run the ball and he couldn't tackle.
But it's really good to be here and really see all you guys. I'll tell you what, all the memories that come back of all our games and whatnot. How are you doing? Get the finger out of your nose. No, he's thinking. We had an awful lot. An awful lot. Yeah. So we had a lot of fun.
I wonder if Warhol, you remember the night we played a JV game with Neely. He was a sophomore, I think. And they had their school team referee the game. And I was Mr. Brown, superintendent. Tom Brown. And standing there watching the game. And this guy, grass roll, heavy back guy, right around here,
235 away.
pushing him all the way down. Get your hands out of your puppy, I'm bad boy. You're out. You had to go out
Oh, come on, Kev.
Quarterback.
Don't be shy.
Well, it's nice to be back here. My brother used to live here. I don't make it back a lot anymore with my family and all the different ways we're going because my daughter's right there. Come here, Jocelyn. All right. She's going in the closet when she gets to be 16. Take a look at her now.
That's on tape.
I think, it's great of Bob and Ann, they put this together. I'm glad the California boys showed up, Russ, Thumper, and Barry. If you recognize Barry, he's probably changed the most of all.
No, he didn't. Oh, he did. He didn't change. All he did was took his glasses off.
Oh, that's right, it was the glasses. I'm sorry, Barry was the glasses. But I remember, like Randy said, when we were little boys, Russ Patras, I'm sorry, California.
Russ has got a lot to say.
But when Randy and Thumper and who was all involved, we played sandlot football in the 5th grade, kindergarten, 5 years old. Every day after school, and it always ended in a fight. Someone was always teasing. Someone always got beat up, not very bad. And I really appreciate all the coaches that came back. Roger and my family stayed close after I got out of high school, so that's always been unique to me too. So. A lot of people here that I don't get to see very often. Great seeing everyone. Let's drink some beer.
Yeah. Hey, we do have one other guy that is about as close to the coaching that he is the coach, but he's about as close as you can get. And that's Tim Ellis. Tim is an athletic trainer. How about that? Well, so he's about as close to being some coach. You don't work directly with coach.
I just Bob.
He helps us out.
School, but you're independent. You independent? You are independent.
I get a phone call from Barry every now and then.
Oh, you do? Yeah, I know it's really good.
No, go ahead.
Well, junior spokesman, we were fortunate, nothing against our class of 75, but we were sandwiched in between two great classes. 74 was loaded, 76 was loaded. We were quite fortunate our senior year. We're 7-3, respectful.
And we got Jack.
Nothing against
O'Neal, didn't we?
Yeah. I played those last games out of Franklin, and I think that first team, for Plainview kind of set the standard. From there on, everybody wants to play. It's got to be a lot of fun to get that done now. Yeah. So we got to do this in the year 2003.
There you go.
Yeah, right.
You.
I think maybe part of the reason that our class had the success it did after these guys are gone is when they get ahead 38-0 or 40-0, we get in the third quarter and get our noses in a little bit of softness. And I think that helped 2 years down the road. We had pretty good success too. So thanks you guys for running the score up early.
Rocky used to be Lafoote's holder too, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. He was a whole foot.
Rogie, get the key.
Rogie gets that.
Stafford, I'm still a little pissed at you for leaving when we were seniors. You could have stayed.
Well, I don't think I'm going to get into that, right? He was out of it by then.
I've been hearing this guy for 36 straight hours. Guess what we get to talk about the last 3 on the way home? You left.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Leave it to me.
All right.
Hey, our AD, Ray Dorr. Yeah.
Hey, that's the door.
I really didn't have much to do with football team at that time, if I remember.
That's right.
I think I was in the running operation. Is that right?
You were. You're trying to distract us.
One of the things that comes to my mind is Stafford's old buddy, and I'm sure maybe you other guys know about him, the guy at Bloomfield. I couldn't think of his name here for a little bit. Anybody know Stafford's old buddy at Bloomfield, the football coach? Huh? You bet.
I can't think of his name.
Terry Leppo. He and Stafford just like that. I never will forget, we were up there, this would have been a reserve game, and they would have the faculty officiating the game, and they run a sleeper play, the guy on the sideline, they were just outwent, the guy was supposed to be out of bounds, he really didn't go out, he was supposed to be a substitute, okay? Anyway, he didn't go all the way off, I don't remember just how this went, anyway, they
3 in and 2 out, or it was something
like that. 3 in, 2 out, and this guy was supposed
3
to
out,
go
2 in.
and they threw a touchdown pass, beat us in this reserve game.
Right.
You talk about somebody being ticked. Terry didn't do it anyway.
What they did was they actually sent 2 in and 3 out, and the guy stood on the sideline.
Yeah, okay.
In front of their bench.
Okay,
Then he ran down the field and
he's wide open, right? TD,
illegal to do, but they got by with it.
They got by with it. And I think, was that reserve game?
It was a reserve game.
And most of you guys all look older. I was looking at old Tim over here. These pictures. Guys, he used to have the big old long hair, okay? You bet. So you look at his pictures. He stops by school, you understand him once in a while, he and his cohorts. And I kid him about that. He brings his kids up and says, who's that old long-haired guy there last night? Yeah, bring that up. Most of you recognize who you are. And hey, guys, somewhere along the line, somebody taught you something because you're all very successful at what you're doing, okay? We're not a bunch of bums out in the alley and those kind of things.
Diane Krause, I got a question for you. Or Newman or anybody here. Do you remember the play we played that we ran against Pierce time after time after time that we gave the ball to Steinkrouse on?
The 9-minute drive.
Scouting report.
32 rounds.
Scouting report.
No.
41 died.
What?
41 died.
40 quick. Yeah, you're right, Randy. He knew. 40 quick. 41 pretty bright.
Anyway, you guys are all part of the big red machine. You got this winning thing going. I don't know if all of you were of this or not, but Plainview last year was champion of the ENAC conference, co-champions. Right now they're in first place. Got one loss with Bloomfield. And the Creighton Dogs have been down. They're a little better this year, okay? About the only thing I got to tell you guys is do your homework, guys. More girls and boys at Piratville. Hey, Ray, do your homework.
Ray, fill us in on one thing. When I came here, we were in 2 conferences. McCready and us were
Right, we were
talking
in the Husker.
We were in the Husker and we were in the NENAC. Right. And we were in one side of the Husker. Is that right?
West Pack.
And then we got out of that, right?
Yeah.
Now, what's our status today?
We're just in the NENAC.
Who all is in the NENAC today?
NENAC, we got Elkhorn Valley, Tilden, okay, we got Neely,
Okay.
got Bloomfield, Creighton,
Okay.
Crofton, Randolph, and Laurel.
Okay.
Did I miss anybody?
So
Pierce got out of the conference.
Pierce got out.
What?
Switch with Elkhorn. Elkhorn Valley. Elkhorn Valley.
Pierce split, that's right.
Tilden, Elkhorn Valley came in, Pierce got out.
Yeah, they
That's the only
switched
one
to
we're in.
mid-state conference.
So O'Neill was never a member of our conference.
Yes, they were. They were in NENAC back
They
then.
were in NENAC, yeah, when you were here, because you and your buddy, I don't know if I remember.
Earl?
Earl Debates. Earl Debates. Kid's kid, by the way. Earl's kid was playing for the University of Nebraska.
Tim McCready pointed that out.
Tim knew this. Where's Tim go?
But
Yeah, Earl, you knew Earl. Mrs. Debates.
Dave Bivens knows Mrs. Debate, real well.